come to the builders' merchants to pick up the supplies for the garden railway build. They do fence paint. Ah, shiny.
First things first, Jen gets distracted from what we're actually here for.
Paint. Fence paint.
Okay, do you want some?
No. Well, actually, that actually looks quite interesting. Rather than going with the red or the yellow.
Well, how about this one? A bit of texture to it.
Yeah, it looks more like slate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not convinced.
Then don't go for it. If it's not what you want, then don't go for it.
Yeah, dark Moroccan smooth.
Sounds like my coffee.
It does.
Jen's decided that today is the day we do some DIY, basically building the garden railway foundations. Therefore, it has, of course, started to rain.
I think it's safe to say I might have bought just a little bit more than I bargained for. I hope it's going to fit. Zoe might be walking home at this rate.
Jen, the suspension seems quite low.
It does rather. You might have to walk. Oh, we've got to keep the weight down somehow.
Low at the back, high at the front. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Hi everyone and welcome to the vlog again. Oh my goodness, it is so warm today, so if I look like I'm turning pink, it's because of the humidity. So you might have noticed that we had a little bit of a pause on the vlogs, and that's just because I got incredibly ill. There's something going around at the moment that causes you to feel like your inner ear is wobbling back and forward. So it feels like you're going at warp speed, either backwards or to one side, and things like that. It is ridiculous. If you've ever seen something like Train Spotting, where all of a sudden the Ewan McGregor character falls into the floor, it's that kind of experience. And it's really, really off-putting. So I've been... Also, if you hear a beep, 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 that's Jen. She's working on something with the model railway, and it's not working out. So, what's been going on? Well, I've spent a lot of time drawing a load of consoles and computers. The reason for this is we're changing how GameHammer displays what console or computer we're using for the reviews. So there'll be an image of the console or the computer or whatever, plus the name of the game, when it was published, who published it, and things like that. A bit more information, basically. And it's more visually interesting, which is exactly what I want. And also I can put that onto thumbnails and all kinds. Basically, it's a multi-use thing. So I've spent a lot of time drawing a load of these. So we've got the Mega Drive, the Master System, the Nintendo, well, the NES. What else have I done? PlayStation 2, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, a Konami LCD game, ZX Spectrum, Amstrad CPC 664. I went for the 664 because it's visually interesting. Well, they're all visually interesting, but the 664 is the nicest looking one. And the Commodore 64. So I've got a fair amount of them so far, a few still to go, like the Saturn, I've got the GameCube as well, the Super Nintendo, the N64 that I've got in the corner, the Nintendo Wii, things like that. Got a load of stuff still to do, but progress is going well. And I'm basically, now that I've got a big bulk of them, I can add extras as I need them. So that's quite nice. Speaking of adding extras, do you want to see what I've managed to find in the charity shops over the last couple of days? This is after I got better from my illness and had a chance to go out, so who knows what I've missed, but these things happen. The Third Dimension. Dum, dum, dum. What is this? It's a ray tracing program. Very early 3D modeling where it would be static images. It would create static images. But apparently it also does animations. So that's pretty cool. That's actually quite advanced. The majority of ray tracers that I remember didn't do an awful lot of stuff like that. So I'm really interested in this. That'll be rather cool. When's it for? Windows 95. The old stuff's the best. Microsoft Golf, another one for Windows 95. Yeah, for Windows 95. I do kind of like old golf games. They're quite interesting. I love my golf on the Oculus Quest, though. Oh, love that. But that's not all. Super Monkey Ball Adventure on the PlayStation Portable. I have a PlayStation Portable thanks to one of my very, very generous donors who gave me one a while back. I have gone through all of that. It's in a previous vlog. So I'm very happy to add Super Monkey Ball to it. I believe it's got a manual out. Yep. There's the UMD. It's eager to get used. It's falling out of the case. plus the manual, so really good condition for that. Football Manager Handheld 2011. I'm not sure if this is the one that's got a bit of an error or if that's a Madden. I think that's Madden, actually. Now, no manual in this one, but I'm sure I can work it out. And the UMD looks pretty good condition, so very happy to add to that to the set. I actually used to play Football Manager, but no, yes, Football Manager on the PC for quite a lot of time. I had a very comprehensive demo of it. Never found the full game, but a very good demo. And my dad and I used to play Championship Manager. That was good. And then I found this UMD film. It's called Next Friday, so it's the sequel to Friday. I know of Friday. It's the one that has Bye Felicia as a meme, but it also had Quantum of Solace in it. So yeah, picked it up. That'll be interesting. It's weird to find films on UMD because who bought them? But they did. And then last but not least, certainly not least, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie. Da, 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 da. Apparently this was 10 quid when it was bought from CEX. I got it for £1 from a charity shop. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, looking forward to trying that out. So that's not a bad haul. It's getting harder to find PS2, like seriously hard to find PS2, but keeping going nevertheless. So what's on the agenda today? The agenda is I've got to do a video for tomorrow for Game Hammer Extra, and I'm doing it on Amtix, the modern Amtix. I might compare it with old Amtix, but I think I might just do modern for the moment and then do Amtix Classic as a separate video. I like to keep Game Hammer Extra reasonably decent length, but not too big and not too cumbersome. There's 8 issues of Amtix so far. I've written for every single one of them. That will be disclosed in the video, don't worry about that. And also, as a final thing, got the Switch here. I've been working on getting some footage for Flashback because Sir Patrick mentioned that Flashback was on sale for like 95 pence. So I picked that up. It's the 25th anniversary version, so it has the original Mega Drive style and the modern remake version. So that's quite cool. That'll be a proper Game Hammer review coming up as well. So I'm very, very happy with that. So there's the plans, but it won't be this week's because I've actually already got some footage for this week's. We're doing an old Star Trek game called EGA Trek. It's the first Star Trek game I ever played, and I think I'm gonna have fun talking about that one. If I can find it, I'm going to compare it with the Amstrad CPC version, which I also had, but funnily enough, I think I played the PC version before the Amstrad version at a friend's house. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, that's what I've got so far. I've now got to make the thumbnails for tonight's videos, doing Monday Night Live and the Monday Club with Jenny Kirk. So I better get ready for that. Take care. I'll see you later. If you like the show, please consider supporting me on Patreon. It really does help create future videos. That's patreon.com/Zoe Kirk-Robinson. And I've got an extra special thanks going out to Chief89, Sam Yates, Retro Mickey 82, Mo Henry, and George Botterini. Thank you so much, guys.